Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity, and I've had to take a little break from doing any readings. It's the way I have everything set up and downloading it all. It could take me all day to download like 3 videos, and that's because of the process it takes for YouTube to download it. So I'm constantly having to check and make sure everything's right where it's supposed to be. But I took earlier today off, and I actually had a little bit at the beach, and I really enjoyed it. It was windy. The waves were where I live is, when it's windy, the undertow is like crazy, so it's not really good for swimming, although when we were kids, we would get in there. Not sure how we all survived, but yeah, they have a real strong undertow here at Guadalupe Beach here in California. But we had the regular seagulls around, and not many cars in the little parking area that we have here, and we had the pelicans. So I probably seen a couple dozen, but I've seen hundreds before. So maybe the season just got over, or it's just coming in. In any event, it was a great day, and I'm so glad I did that for myself, and I'm so glad that I have you here with me, and it seems like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm slowly adding subscribers, and thank you all, because again, if I don't have you, there's no reason for me to be here. So thank you, God, for this opportunity to do another reading for all of you, and thank you too. So let me begin with the Bible. I'm in Zechariah 6. I looked up again, and there before me were 4 chariots coming out from between 2 mountains, mountains of bronze. The first chariot had red horses, the second black, the third white, and the fourth dappled, all of them powerful. I asked the angel who was speaking to me, "What are these, my Lord?" The angel answered me, "These are the 4 spirits of heaven going out from standing in the presence of the Lord of the whole world. The one with the black horses is going towards the north country, the one with the white horses towards the west, and the one with the dappled horses towards the south." When the powerful horses went out, they were straining to go throughout the earth, and he said, "Go throughout the earth." So they went throughout the earth. Then he called to me, "Look, those going toward the north country have given my spirit rest in the land of the north." So that was a short little parable there. It's 6:1 through 6:8. So this time I'm just going to hop right into the Psychic Tarot. And depending upon how many times, or what the time is that it takes me to go through one, will determine how many mini readings I can do. So I'm going to start with my first little stack. I just kind of broke it up, and I haven't even viewed not one card yet. So let's pull a random card, and the first one is Destiny. It's a 10. And I'll read it for you real quick. Major Arcana. Good luck and fortune are now in your favor. A cycle of change, success, and growth is imminent. Life ebbs and flows in its natural journey, and the Destiny card signifies that good karma has come full circle. Lady Luck is pointing directly at you. What you sowed, you're about to reap. Open up your heart and accept and receive what you've earned. Opportunities, whether expected or unexpected, are knocking at your door. There is a time to allow your problems to be replaced by solutions. Believe in destiny as you learn to let go of old issues. You're being given the chance to understand the lessons and gain the wisdom from the past, enabling you to move steadily forward in a positive direction. Holding on to a strong belief that you deserve to be happy and prosperous and have abundance in all areas of your life is the key. This confident mindset will show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. With this card, take advantage of all opportunities. Act now, take responsibility for your actions, and enjoy the fact that destiny is presently in your favor. Do not always rely on luck, however. The wheel most definitely will turn again. This is considered the Wheel of Fortune. The next card is Authority. Major Arcana, number 4. And the Authority is considered the Emperor, I believe. Yes, the Emperor. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership: logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool, and in so doing, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspect of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills, being grounded, and learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on or emulate similar qualities. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. Use the qualities and character of the Authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace, rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. The way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested. The next card is Conflict and Defeat. Now, these cards could be you. It could be like you're giving in to your journey. You're going to stop fighting it. You're going to get rid of your ego. It could be you walking away, how you're feeling from walking away, or it could be someone else who's feeling like maybe you're walking away and there's no reason why they should fight to keep you there. Or let me see what other situations that could be. Conflict and defeat. Maybe someone you know or you have been fighting to keep a relationship going, and you're realizing that it maybe like it's one-sided, or there's always arguments whenever you talk about your feelings. You know what it is, if it fits your story or not. So let me move forward. I just like to talk about the negative cards because sometimes when people are listening to the reading, they think every card has to do with them, and I'm kind of guilty of that, so I figured I'd share that with you, right? We have to decipher. We have to have the discernment to figure out, are these for me, or is it someone else that's I'm connected to? Okay, so let me turn the heater off real quick. let's see, our next card is another 5. Financial and material changes. This number 5 physical card represents changes, challenges, and losses, usually related to material or financial concerns. You may be losing some of the things around you, but you must acknowledge and know that besides existing as a physical being, you're an incredible and resourceful spiritual entity. Use your powerful forces within to help you through this difficult period. Everything changes for a reason, and this isn't meant to be punishment. Know that your current conditions will transform for the better. A positive question to ask yourself now is, what did I learn from this, and how can I avoid it in the future? Remember that there are lessons to be understood in everything. It's up to you and you alone to decide how long it will take you to learn them. So, every section in the book has its own numbers, so these do go together, even though they're from different sections of the book. Next, we have Passion Ignited. This is a 1. And we all know that 1s usually mean a new beginning, right? So let me get that. Here we go. The first of the spirit cards signifies that this is time to let your soul soar. New beginnings, ideas, revelations, and exciting adventures await you in your personal or business life. Creative endeavors, enthusiasm, positive energy, and a renewed spiritual strength are at an all-time high. This powerful force of spirit is flowing through you, and with it comes a sense of purpose. Be all that you can be, reach inside and tap into that force. Use it to move forward and set up a strong foundation for the future. Other people may feel your excitement and joy and begin to benefit from the spark of life that's emanating from you. They'll wonder, what is your secret? And your energy could even ignite their own spiritual journey. Follow your intuition, but know that this is your time to spread your wings and fly. I really love that card. Let's see. Next, we have Balance. 11. Let's see. Okay. Major Arcana 11. This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as with what's surrounding you in the physical world. This denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationship, business, or even your career. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned, treat people fairly, and do not take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. And this is considered the Justice card. Okay? So far this little stack's got some good cards in it. Let's see. Next we have Fertility. So fertility is actually the Empress. So here we have the Empress and the Emperor. And, the whole ascension, the whole changing your mindset, the whole, getting rid of those that no longer serve you, I believe would have to be part of this. I would believe that, someone has an angel guiding you. If this is for you, right? An angel is guiding you to give up the ego. Even if even if you have to be broken, even if you lose everything, even if, your life is upside down, it gets like that for a reason, to get you to do all this other good stuff. You get to ignite new passion. You get to have balance. You learn how to balance it out. You begin to have a passion for yourself, love yourself. You begin, if you're a male, to not, to take control of your life, right? A lot of times men will tell their girlfriend or their wife, oh, you just handle everything, And then the wife becomes the boss, take the trash out, make the dinner, go shopping, and it becomes unbalanced if you're giving her all control and she's requesting so much. Well, you just say, I'm going to just do whatever, And, you get to change your destiny, right? By giving in to your higher self, getting rid of the ego. So I'm really surprised that we have the Emperor and the Empress in the same stack. I mean, I have seen it before, not in these cards. Okay, so that's a 3. Through this card, the manifestation of growth is on the horizon. You are the creator, and the seeds that you have planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, are now ready to give birth into your world. Be patient as you watch your seeds take root and grow. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy. Open yourself to the life force of the universe. This card also represents femininity and Mother Earth, who is calling out to you. The arms of her beauty are reaching out. She wants to embrace you on her seashores, mountains, forests, and gardens. Go to her and meet her halfway. Acknowledge that the same energy that makes up the heavens, earth, plants, animals, and mineral kingdom is also part of you. Start nurturing yourself and infuse your soul with love and compassion. Soon others will see and feel your devotion. As you interact with others around you now, and even if you're in the midst of solving a problem, use gentle care and kindness as you handle such situations. This isn't a time for you to be inconsiderate, possessive, domineering, forceful, or pushy. Act from the loving space of your heart center. The benevolent energy that resides there will assist you in making sacrifices in order to care for and help others as well as yourself. And yes, this is the Empress card. Okay, next we have, wow, another major arcana. Power, which is the Lion. Strength. Major arcana 8. And 8's a universal number. What goes up, what must come down, what goes to the left must go to the right. As a spiritual being, you have the unlimited power at your command. This card represents inner strength, willpower, courage, compassion, generosity, and love. At any moment, these beautiful qualities can assist you in coping with an adverse condition in front of you or the many surrounding your life. Set aside the necessary time to resolve such issues. Power represents more than physical, external strength. It can also be channeled emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. When you have balance over body, mind, and soul, and with the power of spirit, anything can be overcome to achieve a positive result. Power and strength can be developed to work in harmony in any given situation. Every obstacle, every error helps build your knowledge and understanding of the world around you. When you make a mistake, it's a chance for you to stop, listen, and ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning here? And how can I make this situation better? Mistakes are great wake-up calls in that they provide you with opportunities to discover your weaknesses, what needs to be changed, and which areas of your life need improving. Easily, they can be a blessing in disguise. Just remember, you are power. Strength card. Next we have Harmony, Major Arcana 6. Oh my. Someone's going to be making someone else happy or making each other happy. This is 6, Major Arcana, Harmony. I claim this reading for me. How about you? Okay. This card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, partnership, or union is taking place at this time or is manifesting for the future. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-on-one. They could be forged with a group, an organization, a pet, or even an incident or situation. The Harmony card is calling to let you know that it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. The bonds you form with others are really about you, even in the most difficult situations. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this partnership for my highest good? How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other? What have I discovered or am still uncovering about myself through this union? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you've hopefully gleaned, or in some cases, one that you still need to learn. This is the Lover's card. Next we have the Universe, 21. You've come far on your journey, and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you've strived for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The Universe is the last of the major arcana cards and reflects the work you've accomplished on your travels. But more importantly, it represents wisdom that you've gained along the way. You should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are and accept the vital part that you play in the bigger scheme of life. The world is yours to command, and you are free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. You're connected to everything in the cosmos. The Universe card is a reminder that the same energy making up the stars in the sky, the same energy that's coursing through the universe, is in each and every individual. In ancient times, many believed that each star was the soul of one person. They also believed that these souls shined to bright They shine so brightly to guide others through the darkness, and so too can your wise soul. The World card. Let's see what else we have. 18, the Shadow. Okay. This card represents emotion, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. This is a world of constant flux, and one thing is certain, everything changes. This card is calling you to action. The time is now when you may have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to confront what you've avoided and walk courageously through it. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself, and as it does, so do you. The Shadow card promises that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you'll discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear up what was once avoided, ignored, or pushed aside. This card indicates that this is a time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it. Excuse me. Learn to open up to it, or if need be, to turn it down. Your body is one big psychic antenna, so just remember that you're in control of how high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing. This card's considered the Moon card. Okay, we have 5 more cards, and we're 27 minutes in. Next, we have accelerated motion, and that's an 8. And after, we'll go through the numbers in case maybe we can make the time to Google the angel number if we have time. Okay. Okay, not that one. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I think I passed it up. Gotta go through them again. Okay. This card represents speed, flight, swift movement, hope, passion, and above all, endings to delays. The conditions around you are perfect and appear to be rapidly heading in the direction of your goals and desires. Luck is on your side, and your enthusiasm is at an all-time high. Brace yourself as you finally witness the manifestation of what you've worked for and visualized. This is a call for initiative, but you should also ask yourself, is there anything else in my life that I need to act on now? Be wise and take advantage of these ideal conditions. Now isn't the time for you to fight against the river of life. Trust, have faith, and go with the flow. The strong current is taking you to a positive outcome and future. Heartache and loss. Okay. That is a 3, heartache and loss. And while I'm looking for it, I just want to remind you that good, bad, or indifferent, these cards are for you or they're not for you. It's the story of your life and you know what's going on. Okay? So if it's not for you, then it's just not for you. And if it is for you, it's a guide to give you direction how to move forward through pain, right? Okay, the meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate the sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. Okay. Next we have discontentment and boredom. And that's a 4. Let's see. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent, and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surround you. A relationship, project, or situation isn't moving forward fast enough and could be draining you emotionally and energetically. You're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, do not focus all of your energy on it, as opportunity will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronistic events that bring books, speakers, workshops, and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insights. Next, a 2, the waiting game. When I see this card, I say to myself, am I waiting for the right reason? Am I holding up my life for something that is going to take longer? But at the same time, I have to have faith that God's bringing me what He wants me to have. And I have to just trust in Him and try not to dwell on the fact that I'm waiting per se, but still continue on my journey. The work that I do here, keeping up with my house and spending time with my dog and taking care of me. And, just trying to live the healthiest life that I can. And when God's ready to get me off the waiting list, then I guess that's when I'll move forward. This card indicates that you've worked hard to set things in motion in certain areas of your life, and you're now waiting for the results to come to fruition. The number 2 is all about choice and decision. In the past, you may have been afraid of making choices or decisions, but now you no longer are held prisoner by the fear or the constraints of old beliefs. Expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition, which is presently very strong. Trust and use it to assist you. Achievement and success are assured, but once obtained, don't let it change you. Remember who you are, the effort that it took to get you to this point, and the gratitude you need to show to the people who helped you. Stay on your spiritual path, for it will continue to guide you on the journey of your soul. And I believe that sometimes people could pray to God and ask for abundance, and then they got to where they wanted to be, and are they still thanking Him? Everybody's going to be different, right? But the one thing that I've learned in my 61 years of life is that you have to thank God for the good times and the bad times. They're either lessons or they're blessings or they're both. What have you learned from whatever situation it was, and what can you take forward to make sure that you don't repeat the same. Or the other thing is, whatever like negative that happened in your prior say situation, relationship, when you finally meet the new one, right, you don't want to say, oh well, you know, so and so cheated on me, and then kind of, I think that kind of can screw things up, because then your partner's going to think, oh, so, you know, she's going to try to put that on me, kind of thing. And you might very well do that, you know. So you always just want to leave the past behind. And when you are able and blessed to have a fresh start, let it just be a fresh start. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with setting your boundaries and talking about what you see in the future with this person that you're deciding to have a relationship with, if that's your situation. Okay, 7, patience and planning. Let me read that for you. Here we go. Good things come to those who wait. This card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You should now pause, rest, assess, and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. The number 7 physical card reminds you to re-evaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances, and even your relationships. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. While you are at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you are going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. Okay, so that's all the cards for this little mini read. So let me get them in order real quick so we can take a look at it. Okay, so we have a 6, we have an 8, we have a 3, we have 2 5s, we have a 10, we have a 4, we have 1, and a 7. Okay, so we have 1 1, 1 2, let's see, 2 3s, 2 4s, 2 5s, 1 6, 1 7, 2 8s, 10, 11, 18, and 21. So none of them seem to hit me for doing a Google search on angel numbers, but that doesn't mean that those numbers didn't resonate for you. So if that's the case, it resonates, go on and check that out. Okay, so where are we? We're at 39 minutes. Okay, so I have 3 stacks. I'm going to take one and take a few off of it so we can have time. So another thing that I do, it's like my own little ritual. When I pull the cards to be read, I put it on the Bible. Normally you're not supposed to put things on the Bible, but I put it on the Bible with the intent that Spirit reviews and can help me guide me through it all. So I was raised to never put anything on top of the Bible, but since I'm doing these readings, I feel like any source of protection that I can get on the reading, I will do. And so God knows why I do it, and I believe He approves. So let's get on to this short little mini read, because it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cards versus the other. The first one is intuition, number 2. So let me get that read for you. We started out with another major arcana. Okay. Intuition is the language of the soul. When this card shows up in a reading, it's a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. Just give it a chance and you'll quickly notice how it might be trying to get your attention. With so much information in this world vying for your every thought, it's easy to ignore or fail to acknowledge your insights. Synchronicities and so-called coincidences are powerful signs that the intuition is knocking on your door. Have you heard a phrase or saying repeated by more than one person today? Do the same numbers keep showing up in your life? Has someone mentioned the name of a specific individual whom you were just thinking of? These are all signals for you to pause, be open, and pay attention. This is a perfect time to seek the answers from within. Turn inward, where you'll find the solutions and valuable insights that are waiting to assist you. When you learn to use and trust your intuition, you'll begin to have a sense of not only the right timing, but you'll also begin to perceive people and situations with a deeper and more discerning eye. You'll not only observe beneath and beyond what's actually in front of you, you'll see the real deal. So, for some reason, I seem to be suffering from like an anxiety attack. It's not mine. It needs to go away. Oh, it's not like, I have any particular worries right now. My worst worry is putting my clean clothes away. God has blessed me. I'm working to make my life better. I'm in a position where I can do this. So I know this anxiety is not mine. So we are all energetically connected. And in the future, I'll tell you how I know that for me in many cases. So just give me 1 second to sit down. Okay. It's not my anxiety. It needs to just go away. Okay, maybe somebody who I know is suffering in silence, and they're sharing that with me energetically, because we are all energetically connected. Okay, so sitting down now. I kind of like to read standing up because, well, standing burns a little more exercise, or burns a little more calories than sitting down. And then I usually have this rocking motion, which is some sort of movement other than no movement, right? And reading is really good for your lungs because you have to breathe in. It's not like normal breathing. You have to breathe like a sort of a deep breath in, and then read what you got to read, and then exhale as you're doing that. Okay, so this is a 9. A 9 signifies something ending. So whoever's having this anxiety attack, be sure that it's, you just have to sit down You have to stop thinking about whatever it is that's bothering you, or come to some conclusion about it and stick to your guns, and realize that, again, people in your life, situations in your life, things happening in your life, good, bad, or indifferent, they're there for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Okay. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs? Or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. This card follows, this card follows Trapped in Fear, the number 8 mental card. When your fears are not confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you, but you must take the first step toward healing and let go of mental distress. Do not suffer in silence. Reach out for the help that's available. Okay? Oh my. Okay. Next we have the third eye chakra. Third eye chakra. So I actually did a posting about all the chakras. So I'm not sure, can you just like type in whatever I wrote, which I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but if you want to scroll down on my postings, and it talks about the chakras. Everything that we learned together as I posted it, okay? Okay, this is 6. Key facts: color indigo, sound Om, element light, gland pituitary, keywords I see. This is the most often talked about of all the chakras. The clairvoyance, inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, it works closely with the throat and crown chakras and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. To balance the third eye chakra, I recommend that you practice walking, meditations, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, and color therapy. Do not just focus on this one chakra as part of your development, as it's important to remember that they should all be in balance in order to work in unison and harmony. So you see, my mind, body, and soul has come a long way in the past, 5 or 6 years. So that anxiety that belonged to someone else, when I said go away, it's not mine. It's now gone. So it's the power of my mind, right? It's the power of my mind, and through my continuous healing process, I'm learning that when I speak, I am a child of God. I have the same things that God bestows upon me because I am a child of God. When I let go of free will and tell God, I'm ready to give it up for you, Lord, and I want your will to be mine, God will test will test me to see if I will take advantage of these certain special like qualities or powers, that he's given me. So some people want to use those in the wrong way. Mental manipulation from a distance is really possible. And one day I'm going to explain how I know that that's really a fact. Okay? And just when you feel something like an anxiety attack and you're not really thinking about anything, you just have to say, it doesn't belong to me, return to sender. Dear God, help me return this to sender. It doesn't belong to me, it's not mine. And the power of your voice, speaking what your mind's telling it, from your soul, from your spirit, mind, body, and soul. When all of those things stay connected, your world will begin to change. Okay, so this here is a number 2 card, Spiritual Union. So these cards are looking kind of nice. Really not as nice as the first set, and it's shorter because of time-wise. Okay, Spiritual Union 2. Let's see if I can find that card. Here we go. This card deals with relationships involving an emotional bond. It could be between new lovers, kindred souls, family members, friends, business associates, or partners. It could even relate to a project or a specific situation. This would be the perfect time to realize that all relationships are really about you. Notice when you interact with different people in your life. Are they giving you energy or taking it away? Is there an even exchange? There should be an equal balance between giving and receiving energy. Relationships are mirror images of your own life. They reflect how you feel and treat yourself, and how you act and respond to various situations and individuals around you. Each and every union is an opportunity for soul growth. Next we have moving on. So I don't believe that someone would be actually moving on from a spiritual union. Now, it could be past, present, or future. It could be just how I had that anxiety, that someone knew that these two people belonged together and they mentally manipulated him or her to walk away from it. So everybody's story is going to be different. Some parts they'll all be the same. Everybody has their own story, okay? It was just something I thought of that, kind of put it out there. Spiritual union. So in that case, someone had to learn, if someone walked away from that, a God-given path, right? A union, kindred souls. Someone had more growing to do. Someone had more lessons to go through. And if the love is real, whoever was left behind will continue to love themselves. They'll continue to work on themselves, but they'll always hold a special place for that person. Now, there may come a time when God's going to say, he or she has had ample opportunity. We've sent our ancestors. We sent their ancestors. He or she's not answering. They're ignoring. Then, God might certainly say, little lady or young man, you've been waiting a long time. I'm going to give you another one. So that's a possibility too. But anyways, this is a 6. Moving on. You're about to embark on a much-needed journey to leave the past behind. This card lets you know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it signifies that the time has arrived in which a difficult cycle in your life is coming to an end. In the traditional tarot, this card also implies traveling or going forward, involving crossing water or even moving abroad. Calmer waters are ahead, and with all the lessons you've learned from past experiences, you're approaching this period having grown, and you're so much stronger for it. The healing process is underway, and now you can set your goals, desires, and objectives to secure a more positive and successful future because your mind is more settled and less worried. Synchronistic events will bring the right conditions and introduce people into your life for the highest good. So although this card came, although this card came before, right, doesn't necessarily mean he's walking away. It could mean that it's been on his mind for a long time. And I say him because that looks like a him, right? Anyways, maybe he's thought about this a long time, and it's like, you know, I'm tired of the separation. I'm tired of having my heart, you know, not feeling right because someone I'm longing for. I've had my intuition telling me people have made it so that I'm suffering in silence without that kindred soul partner I have. My intuition is telling me now I'm ready to move forward. So let's see what other cards there are. We have 5 more, and it's 56 minutes. Okay, the sacral chakra, number 2. So we have 2 chakras in this stack so far, right? Yeah, 2 chakras. So let me read this. So remember, you can even put a little sticky on your refrigerator or on your mirror in your bathroom that says "Return to Sender." And when you see it, you just get up in the morning, dear Lord, whatever's sent to me, I send it back. If people are sending you love, of course you want the love to return, right? You don't want to just say, oh, you know, Marcia called me, she sent me a lot of love, and I'm just going to not say anything about it, even though it's energetically. So you're going to say, just return to sender, Lord. And if it's bad, then, you know, God is not going to let you hold on to that. He's going to return it to sender. So, and if you have to learn lessons, you know, you just have to learn lessons. He might let you learn the lesson that you've been trusting Barbara over here for 2 months or 6 months or 3 years, and she's done this, this, and this to you. And you have Marcia over here sending you love, and you keep ignoring it, and you think that Barbara's the one that's right for you. I don't know. It's gonna be different for everybody. Okay, I'm just kind of putting it out there as an example. It's either going to be for you or not for you. Moving forward, the sacral chakra, color orange, the sound yam. The element is water. The glands is testicles or ovaries. The key words I want. Known for the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To keep the chakra balanced and its energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips and lower abdomen. Use a color meditation and practice yoga. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself, and remember, you do matter. Next, we have the truth. The truth, isn't it a beautiful thing? Major Arcana number 20. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, and the revelation of truth. The cosmic consciousness. At times, it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned and still need to understand, must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life, but don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time, for any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the power of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. Traditional tarot is judgment. Next we have Love Begins. So this is kind of a nice one. This one's a shorter reading than the other one, but Love Begins. It's a number 1, and it means a new beginning. And two people are having a cup that they're pouring into their pool of love. Okay, so let me just find it. Love Begins. Your cup is about to overflow with joy, happiness, and positive feelings. This is the first of the emotions card and therefore signifies that a new love opportunity beckons. This doesn't necessarily have to be a physical love, but could also represent the passion and devotion for an idea, a goal, or even a new creative endeavor. This would be a perfect time to open yourself and your heart to the higher vibrations and loving energy of the universe. When past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, then new roads leading you toward love will be revealed. So beautiful. I just love love. Oh, look at this. We got three chakras in this little reading here. This is number 1, the base chakra. Color red, sound lamb, element earth, gland adrenal. Keywords I have. Known as the base and root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of your spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. To balance the chakra, practice yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honoring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. See, in the last one we have Memories of Love. That's kind of a nice way to end the reading. Really, I just love love. I don't know how else to tell you. Let's see. You may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. This nostalgic card could indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may step back into your life, or could even resurrect loving images from days gone by. Does this person, these happy, forgotten memories, or those innocent childhood memories encourage you to recall and welcome the energy of love? Is there a message or lesson from these fond recollections that could benefit you in your present life? The number 6 card relates to support, dedication, unity, and God bless you, boy. Unity and the need for balance in the areas of emotions and love. Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell on the past, but use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. Okay, let's get our numbers together real quick. Wow, these few cards really impressed me. Let's see. Okay, so we have 666 and we have 222. So we're 1 hour and 4. Let me just do those two angel numbers. I know I've seen the 666 before, but in case someone hasn't viewed that video. Let's see. Okay, so 222. Yeah, 222. Two signifies good fortune in finances, relationships, and career, as well as a reminder to work toward your soul's purpose. This number is often associated with the moon and receiving multiple sources of income. For singles, it is considered as a sign that true love is coming or that a soulmate is near. Beautiful. Okay, and we'll go ahead and do 666. And I used to be scared of that number, but since I've been watching tarot, I know I have no need to be afraid. Let's see. 666 is a reminder to refocus and find balance in your life. It can also be a sign that you are putting too much emphasis on material things and that you are not being true to yourself. Okay, let's see. What does the number mean spiritually? The angel number, oh, that's actually 4 6s. Let's see, so we didn't get that, so okay. What it has to do with regarding love. Warns against getting caught up in romantic fantasies or dramas, emphasizing the importance of putting in daily effort for a successful relationship. Let's see what else it says regarding money. Let's see, if you're seeking guidance with your career or finances, 666 is a reminder to let go of control. Going with the flow can sometimes bring the greatest rewards. Okay, regarding career, let's see. The number 666 advises you to return to the fundamentals in terms of your career. Focus on your skills, goals, and the purpose behind your work. Let's see. It could mean stop pushing so hard. Go relax. Okay, so folks, we are 1 hour and 8 minutes in. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I appreciate you. I send you love, light, peace, harmony, happiness, and healing. And may God bless us all with great health, abundance in everything that we need to have a successful life. And thank you, God, for sending all the angels around to protect us and our families. Thank you, Lord, for providing for us. Thank you, Lord, for being there with us, for forgiving us, for having grace and mercy, and filling our cup with your love, your purest love, dear Lord. Amen. We'll see you on the next time. Bye for now. Aloha.